This is the Knight or Prince of Wands, and it's the second one of the court cards that I've painted that actually works better on its side. It does also work upright. It's quite a strange image. I actually think it looks a bit like a frog, a blue frog. My daughter says it also looks like a crab, who could potentially relate to the constellation of Cancer. But there's like the number 3 is relevant here because there's sort of 3 points to it where it works. A bit like those transformer toys you had as kids, like you could jiggle it around a little bit and it works in different ways. In the usual image, he's holding the wand in his right hand, riding a horse with mountains in the background. The horse's both of the front legs are up in the air, which seems strange. But the knight's leg is down perfectly straight in the stirrup. Feels like that means something, but I don't know what. I said, I feel like this looks a bit like a frog, but it also looks like a crab. It's got a little loop on the top of the crab/frog's head. What really made me laugh is when I first drew this sort of figure appeared, a man dangling from the mouth of, or the head of this other being that's at the top. Perhaps looks a bit like it's got a pistol in his right hand. Maybe he was trying to shoot the creature, but the creature got him first. And what's really weird is, I haven't painted it, but you can see quite clearly a face. And I actually think he looks a bit like Bruno Mars, which is hilarious. You can see the poor little guy's legs dangling there, which forms a V, which again is interesting, the symbolism. But sort of upside down, this head looks like sort of like a dinosaur's mouth wide open. Actually got a symbol of pi right in the top of its mouth. If I hold this upright, so the same way round as the poor dangling man, I see sort of like a figure here with sort of perhaps wings or perhaps a cloak. In fact, there's 2 figures. There's a taller figure talking to a smaller figure with a hood. And I can see some other figures down below as well, sort of talking to each other here. So just coming back to that figure, you can kind of see more closely now. It's either dangling out of the forehead or the mouth of this sort of head, probably a female head. So there it is overall. It's quite a bizarre image, but I do like it. It's speaking to me about different types of creativity, actually, because I was speaking of frog, it could also be a chameleon, couldn't it? So it could be the different expression of types of art. So you've got this figure, you know, perhaps an actor or a singer. If you've got this sort of dinosaur type creature with its open mouth, that could be singing. And then this way up, if it's a frog or a crab, it's almost like when you do life drawing. So oodles of creativity. Thanks for listening, and please like and subscribe.